Okay, Champions League final preview. Here we go. Liverpool playing Real Madrid tonight in Kiev. The kickoff is 6:45 p.m. UK time because obviously they are out in Eastern Europe, so kickoff's been pushed forward for our time because obviously time zone. A lot's been said about the build-up, about all the negatives, but here's what we're going to look at. There's three players I'm going to look at. Two of them play for Liverpool, one play for Real Madrid. Um, Mo Salah and Firmino. They're going to be crucial. If they have an off night tonight, it's going to be very hard for Liverpool to take advantage of Real Madrid's defence, which I think could be the weak point in Real Madrid. Same with Liverpool. I think the defences are the weaker points, although Liverpool's defence has improved markedly since Virgil van Dijk joined the club in the January transfer window. Mo Salah and Firmino have been on fire this season. Mo Salah especially winning the Golden Boot in England. His goal scoring touch is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And it's harder to score in English football than it is in Spanish football. Let's just say that. Firmino has had a good working relationship with Mo Salah as well. They combine very, very well. Firmino, I think, is an underrated player. I think he doesn't get a lot of the credit he deserves because Mo Salah's been stealing a lot of the headlines this season. And what he brings to the side as well, with a bit of creativity as well as goal scoring, is very, very important as well. On the Real Madrid side, Ronaldo. Zinedine Zidane said Ronaldo's 120% fit, which to me, when a manager says this player is 100% fit, it's normally not the case. I think Ronaldo's not 100% fit. I think he is still carrying a few fitness issues. I think the World Cup is also going in the back of his mind as well. And it's all about how Ronaldo can play in this final and how effective he can be. Because if Ronaldo's not fully fit and has a bad night, Real Madrid will struggle. They need his leadership and his personality to drive the team forward. And if he's having an off night, for whatever reason, Real Madrid will have a long night ahead. All of Liverpool's Champions League or European Cup wins have come against a team playing in white, and Real Madrid playing, you guessed it, white. Liverpool and Real Madrid are two of the most successful teams in this competition. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game as well. I do believe it's going to be a very high-scoring final because of the style of football that Liverpool play, with the high press, pace. They've got goal scoring, not just in between Firmino and Mo Salah, but a lot of players can chip in with goals. Real Madrid, they play in a very open style league, La Liga. They're a bit more structured defensively than, let's say, Barcelona, but they're a bit similar to Atletico Madrid in a sense, and Madrid showed against Marseille what they can do with, again, a high press. So defensively, both defensive lines will be very high up the pitch. There's going to be a lot of space in behind. I think Liverpool have mastered that high press with the way they play under Jurgen Klopp. It's Klopp's style. Zidane is a bit more balanced, but there's still going to be space in behind. I think Liverpool have a slightly better defence for pace, so they can be more manoeuvrable. But that doesn't tell the whole story. I think communication between centre backs is going to be crucial. Goalkeepers are going to have to step up tonight. I would hope to see Liverpool win as an Englishman. However, I think it's going to be a 3-2 or a 4-3, something like that. Very high scoring final, very open. It will be done in regulation. It will not go into extra time. I can't see either side wanting to tighten up like that. I can't see Liverpool wanting to have this go on beyond 90 minutes. I think they want to get it done in the 90 minutes. Real Madrid, if it went to extra time, I think that suits them more with their previous history with the two finals against Atletico in the last few years. Where the first one they played against Atletico, they won in extra time and they just blew Atletico off the field in the last few minutes of extra time. And the second one, it went to penalties. They have a bit more experience of taking it to the extra 30 minutes. So I think Liverpool want to do it in the 90. Real Madrid would settle for extra time if the game has been that open, and try and use their experience and nous in this competition in the last few years in their favour. But I still even then can't see Zinedine Zidane wanting it to go to extra time just in case his defence or his team players run out of steam, because the fitness levels in the Premier League are higher than La Liga. It's a quicker, faster paced, more intense league as the Premiership, so that could be in Liverpool's favour should it go to extra time, but it's all about the mental preparation. On that point, it's going to be a fun final. I can see it being very entertaining, but it also depends in the first half how both sides turn up. If one side is just not quite on the pace in the first 20 minutes, it could be a blowout. We've seen both sides be blown out in European games before. We've also seen both sides blow teams out in European games before in the last 20 years. So it could go either way. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, place your comments below, and I'll have a review of the match as soon as the Champions League final whistle blows. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. They are your friends, and I shall have some more videos for you soon.